Hi everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. My name is Joshua Hasbarg. I'm just here to present a few wonderful things. A couple of things I wanted to talk to you about today is healthy exercising and healthy eating lives to healthy lifestyles. Some of these things I want to talk to you about, first off, is what are you eating and how much you're eating and which drive-through you're going to. That's America's agenda. We live in a world right now where we're on the go 24/7. It doesn't matter if you're single, you can be a parent, you can be a grandparent, you can even be dating. It just doesn't matter what's going on. You could be a college student. Some of the things I wanted to focus on is the fact is that is your lunch and dinner aspect will also start at the beginning with your breakfast. And with your breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And that's also too where you want to get exercise in the morning. If not, definitely get some exercise after you get off work or during your lunch hour. Where I say this, each one of us has got some type of an hour for a lunch. Where WeightWatchers.com, I was researching and checking in some different dietary aspects of like Atkins, also other health programs through some of the local nutrition places. We all know we have the nutrition places in our local areas like GNC and stuff where they have different things, protein shakes and stuff. But I wanted to get us on a regular diet where we can bring our own food, but also eat right, exercise right, will lead us to a healthy lifestyle. And some of those areas for breakfast that was actually on Weight Watchers was about yogurt itself and oats, and some of the oats they would suggest was like quinoa. They had 34 different kinds of recipes and stuff, but they also can plan out your meals for you for a whole month for both breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I definitely recommend you checking into that. To me, it was out of all the plans they had that's been available and stuff, Weight Watchers had the highest response rate, but also the greatest happiness of each customer that was actually on it, that's been on it, and then came back to it, even though they went to another program like Atkins. One of the things that they actually talked about was celebrities that were using it. Katie Hudson was a great example. She herself is a mom. She's a full-time actress. In Hollywood, they're always on the go. They're always having to look good and stuff. And they were showing before and after pictures. In a 6-month period with being on their dietary programs with Weight Watchers, she herself lost 20 pounds. But also, too, she watched her exercise level go up from between 45 minutes to 60 minutes, to roughly an hour and 20 minutes to an hour and 40 minutes. Now the projected time roughly is about 45 minutes to an hour and a half roughly. Now that can consist of anything of cardio, light workouts of weights itself, or even with a personal trainer, or depends on if you yourself have some dietary restrictions. Definitely check into that with your local physicians, WeightWatchers.com, because they can get you all together and put you in that plan that you need to be in there. With me talking about that, if you don't follow these plans and get yourself in the right dietary aspect, there's some long-term health issues that can happen. When you're not eating healthy, you're not going to live in the right way. If you're eating everything in sight and it's like fast foods and fried foods and stuff like that, and you're stressed out all the time and you're feeding that's a type of addiction. That actually leads to heart disease, along with also obesity, which obesity leads to diabetes. Also with that too, that some people also have other things. They have heart failure, blood clots and stuff like that, loss of memory. Even what they were talking about is you don't have the motivation to do what you need to do each day. You become lazy. Why is this? Because you don't have a commitment, because you don't have the accountability for having an organization helping you put dietary programs. Because there's a commitment from your side, is that I need to do this and go check into this, and there's nothing wrong with it. We all have it itself. Me personally, I work out 3 to 4 times a week. Usually most of the time I do stay to 3 days. A lot of times I like to do 4 because 4 is like adding to it. But I work out roughly anywhere about 45 minutes an hour each time I go. Why do I do that? Because I like to do cardio, I like to do light workouts, but I also like to stay active. Being an athlete growing up, that was just something that was embedded to me at a very young age. And as children, that's something good to get your kids involved. So you don't have kids yourself, get around kids. They have tons of energy, and they can wear you out or actually give you or they can give energy to you. And I tell you what, that's exercise in itself, being around kids. I personally love working with kids myself. I volunteer in my local church, and I work with the kids, and I could be tired from working a regular 50-hour week. I get around those kids, and I'm totally alive. Why? It's because there's something about being around kids and them living a healthy lifestyle, because they're eating healthy because mom and dad's already putting them on there. And right away you can tell if a kid's not eating right, because the parents, maybe they weren't taught that. So I also encourage anybody, if you see that, to get around others that are following these dietary aspect of things too. It will be good for you, and I encourage you to check into WeightWatchers.com. To me, it was some of the best things that I've ever done personally. I went from weighing 191, and right now I weigh 174. I trimmed down. That was over a 90-day period, because I stayed committed to the program they gave me. So hopefully this information helps you and stuff, and definitely just check into it and see what works for you. Alright, have a blessed day, and I thank you so much for coming and tuning in, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much.